Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. The two major governors that have been giving Miyetti Allah sleepless night and headaches has always been Ondo State Governor Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, and of course the next person is Governor Ortom from Benue State. But right now, Miyetti Allah is now talking to Governor Samuel Ortom over so many things. They listed it out. If you listen to it, your heart will go towards them. You feel for them. You understand their plight. But Nigerians also haven't tasted some of their mayhems. It's a bit skeptical. Just listen to their plea and listen to where they are coming from. It will shock you that sometimes some of these guys will have their own pains they go through. Well, before we go into the news proper, I would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you say bell notification icon. Please go ahead. Click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to the news, the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, Benue State Chapter, has appealed to the state government to treat its members as part of the state. Speaking at a press conference held in Makurdi, the state capital, on Wednesday, the association chairman, Risco Mohammed, lamented that his members, most of them born in the state, were being treated as visitors. Mohammed, who spoke through the association's scribe as Ibrahim Galma, explained that aside from not being invited to the public hearing before the amendment to the anti-open grazing law by the House of Assembly, added that they found it difficult to acquire land. According to him, we are bona fide citizens and indigenes of this state because we vote. We are registered voters. We contribute to the economy of the state. Any administration coming to the state, our contribution has been there. We transact business and promote the dignity of the state and the country entirely. For instance, I am above 40 and close to 50 years now. I was born in Benue. My father, who died at the age of 70, was also born here, including my grandfather. I have no other place to go. Our business is livestock rearing. To this end, we don't have any other place, and they are not ready to give us land. The livestock that we have is not a crime, it's not a weapon, but it's a food that we have and also disperse to others. The whole state benefits from our livestock, so I am appealing in that order that the 50,000 naira fine per cattle impounded as amended is not affordable to us. We have no other source of livelihood. Our cattle are dying. The governor should not punish our race, our ethnicity, because our cattle, which is part of our livelihood, is diminishing. We are human. We are human beings, and we will have nowhere to go. We contribute to the positive development of the state, and we are appealing that the state government should consider us, because the amended law, it's like they're telling us to leave the state. If we do, where are we going? Because we were born and brought up here. We were brought up in the state. We don't have any other place, and they are not ready to give us land. There was no publicity and no sensitization before the amendment law was signed. Mohammed said that all effort to see the speaker or any other government officials failed. It will be recalled that the state governor, Samuel Ortom, recently signed the amendment of anti-open grazing law, which stipulates stiffer penalties for offenders of the law. Part of the amendment is the increase in the fines placed on confiscated animals from 2,000 naira to 50,000 naira. A lot of reaction have trailed this particular information. I'm going to go through them. And some Nigerians also are saying that, well, if they do not want them in Benue, they should go to other states that they are mostly needed. Governor Ortom has been screaming and shouting over what the Fulani Herdsmen have been doing to his people. He has been crying. Afterward, some people are calling him cry baby, because he does not know what to do. He keeps just talking. He had decided to do something. That looked at the 2,000 naira is piecemeal. 50,000 by the time they see one drinker. For them to be shouting at 50,000 naira is too much, which means they have every intention to actually not, to actually disobey some of the laws. So they're not worried. But the truth of the matter, with 50,000 naira, if they keep one drink house 50,000 naira, by the time they continue that each car 50,000 naira, they will run into loss. That's for one. And secondly, the fact that also they're already envisaging, and cows are very stubborn, that means they have no intention of aligning to the rule of law. Nigerians have decided to react. We are going to take procession. A whole lot of them are talking, and they're actually supporting Governor Ortom. This one here say every citizen in Nigeria know where he or she came from. If you don't know, it means you're not a Nigerian. My God, this is straightforward. This one here say, please tell us how you can stop your members from destroying our crops, operating them for cows to eat, burning our farms, threatening and most cases bringing down our farmers. Tell us how the organization can allow peace to reign. My God. This one here is saying the tide is certainly turning. The Fulani herdsmen should be sent back in. They are not friendly people to live with. This one here is saying Fulani herdsmen, the kidnappers, murderers, bandits, illiterate, coming from Sahel region are not Nigerians. They are coming from Sahel region to Nigeria does not make you a citizen. You are begging now. Tomorrow, you wake up and tell indigenous people that it's your gods that gave you the land. Benue, Plateau State, and Middle Belt peoples should wake up, rise, and chase these guys, bandits, back home to Sahel before it's too late. They should forget about their peace-claiming region. They are not being peaceful. This one here is saying, before now you were at peace with the people, but when Buhari came to power, you became unruly and misbehaving. Therefore, if you cannot abide by the law, pack your cow and go back to Mali, your ancestral land. This one answered, my brother, simple as ABC. This one here say, true talk you talk, Jerry. This one say, the writing is on the wall. The writing on the wall is very clear. Avoid Benue. Well, if you check technically too, you just notice that that's exactly what is being said, because there's no way at some time that cow will not stray to somebody's farm. 50,000. And if you don't come on time, they just, I think they auction the whole thing. It's actually not very friendly. If they were smart enough, it's not compulsory you have to do it all in Benin. Look for a state that tells you, come and graze. Some of such states are in the north. Think Kaduna or Kano, I think permits them. Go ahead and graze there. Go ahead and, do your thing there. I don't think there's any amended law that would affect them negatively. But I guess they're actually more interested. The way it is, a whole lot of indigenous people, if they find out that they are Fulanis, will not want to sell lands to them. Because they already, RUGA, if Nigerians can reject RUGA, a national livestock program, floods coming from federal government, you can imagine that individually they will not want to sell their lands to these guys. That's why we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation, please. What's your take?